Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the On the Go Post Show for Thursday, June 3rd. Thanks for joining us. We're your Go team. I'm Danielle Wiggins with Maureen Kyle, Dave Chudowski, Jasmine Monroe, Matt Standridge, who is in for Holly, and Austin Love will be joining us in just a moment. We have a lot to get to. We have our next set of Vax-a-Million winners, which we will discuss them and their reactions coming up and how you can also enter the drawing and how Ohio is really, well, I think we're incentivizing other states to follow our lead. But we start with the rain because, my goodness, our umbrellas have been attached to us for the past day or so. Matt, when can we get rid of all of this? Put those umbrellas down.
Hey guys, good morning. Just one more day. We're almost there. Scattered showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms this afternoon. So we'll be watching that closely. But this morning, couple light showers, and then they may pick up later today. There is a level 1 severe risk, and that goes out of 5, so it's the lowest threat, right? But we do have the chance for some gusty wind. Some of these downpours try to kick up the wind ahead of them, so be on the lookout for that. But then later tonight, the clouds are going to break a little bit over time. Tomorrow, more sun. There could be a quick shower right around lunchtime. Not a big deal. And then more sunshine helps us get into the 80s, upper 80s this weekend. We're going to try to flirt with 90 degrees. If we can do it in downtown Cleveland, it'll be the first time this year so far. So far, we've done 89. We just need one more to hit 90 for this year. But we've got a good chance coming up by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And the humidity is going to really spike. So watch out for that.
Oh, pool days. Got to get those pools open. Thank you so much, Matt. I know you have to go over to WTAM through the phone to give them their forecast. So we appreciate that. And we'll see you in just a minute. But again, someone is waking up the next winner of the Vax-a-Million lottery. Dave, you're all over that, letting us know who are the next set of winners from the drawing.
Yeah, let's break it down, Danielle. The second round of winners now celebrating Ohio's Vax-a-Million. It's Jonathan Carlisle. He's from Toledo, and my old stopping grounds. I went to UT, so cheers to the city of Toledo for that. He's the $1 million cash winner. And then there's Zoe Vincent. She won the college scholarship prize. And guess what? She's from right here in Northeast Ohio, from Mayfield Village. We had a chance to talk with her, and we ran that sound on the show this morning. And she just said she was surprised. I mean, let's be honest, who wouldn't be? I mean, obviously you put yourself into that situation to have a chance, but do you really think you're going to win? So she was surprised. Mike DeWine, Governor DeWine, called her dad to tell her, and she just simply said she was baffled by it. So congratulations to her. And then we also showed this morning, Governor Mike DeWine tweeted out a picture congratulating Carlisle on his big prize, the $1 million prize. And I believe he was in an Amazon uniform. So big smiles there. A few more more info on Zoe. So they actually moved to Mayfield Village in 2018 from Columbus, and she enrolled as a freshman at Mayfield High School. And she plans to study pre-med in college, and her dream is to be a pediatrician. So, that's awesome for her, right? So congratulations all around. If you didn't win, you still have another chance to do it again. There's still, I believe, 3 more. So, and the last one will be Wednesday, June 23rd. So 3 more to go. There are 5 in all.
Okay, so yeah, Zoe, here's a suggestion for you. Kent State University, they have a great neo-med program connection. Of course, I'm from Kent State, and I went to Kent State, and I have a good friend who is actually an OBGYN who went through that program, Kent State, right to neo-med. So good for her that she's getting that full ride scholarship, because becoming a doctor, you get a lot of loans as you go through medical school, so she doesn't have to worry about her undergraduate degree. So congratulations, Zoe. Congratulations, Jonathan. And again, you have to have at least one dose of the vaccine to be entered. And you do have to enter at that Vax-a-Million website that we have right there on WKYC.com. If you've already registered, you're good to go for the remaining 3 drawings. If not, go ahead and register by Sunday night, because then that will put you in the drawing for the next one. But Mo, Ohio, I think we're a trendsetter here.
Yeah, absolutely. We've shown with this Vax-a-Million that the incentives work. Ohio was being used as an example throughout the country as here's a program that got people who maybe were on the fence to go and get that vaccine. And, we started to see vaccination rates rise. So now what's being announced is that President Biden has an incentive for the whole country. He wants to get to that goal of 70% vaccinated by July 4th. So, we're a month away from that, but he's trying to get at least one dose done and completed by that deadline, which is 4th of July. He wants our freedom back, so that we can start to be more comfortable with reopening. So they're offering incentives and they're getting other companies involved. Like Anheuser-Busch is one of the companies that is throwing some extra incentive in there. They're going to buy everyone 21 and up a free round of beer if they're vaccinated, if we reach that 70% by
Austin, you'll like that one.
Did I hear Austin chuckle at that one?
Hey, count me in, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I know.
So we got to reach
beers and everything.
70%. Yeah. And one of the reasons people were concerned was childcare. Getting not only childcare while they were getting the shot, but then that day of recovery. Yeah. Which I made it through with children. It was like I missed a night of sleep is how it felt. But KinderCare, that was one of the child care centers that I noticed that we have locally. There's a couple other child care centers. I didn't recognize the names. So KinderCare is one that you'll see across Northeast Ohio. They are offering free child care for anybody getting the shot and anybody recovering from the shot. And then also, what was the other incentive? Uber and Lyft are still offering free rides. And then state by state, each state has been doing different incentives for days off. Companies are doing days off to get the shot, to recover from the shot. But Ohio, is one of the ones offering that monetary incentive. So we'll see how the effect goes. 70% of Americans, I think we are at, 49% at this point. And so that's a long way to go in 1 month.
Yeah, and West Virginia, they've taken it up a notch, as NBC is reporting. They said that residents who enter the state's new vaccine lottery, they can get this, guys, custom hunting rifles. Yeah. So shotguns, rifles, custom trucks.
Guns incentive.
Yeah, guns. So here's the headline from NBC.
Like the most West Virginia thing of all time.
Yeah, I know, right? Way off.
No, you have to hear this. You have to hear this headline from NBC. It says, "Guns, trucks, and cash. West Virginia takes vaccine incentives to new levels." So there you go. Yeah. Oh boy! So everybody watching from West Virginia, let us do
that. But the guns. You don't want. Yeah.
Well,
maybe they should just say like a gift card to whatever store, but not just straight up guns.
Well, you know what? It's interesting. That's why state by state varies so much, is because they're taking a look at what people are most interested in their region. So what is going
fishing,
to get
just
people
like fishing.
out?
Casinos,
so it's about hunting. Fishing. That's what it is. So their vaccine and incentives, according to NBC, college scholarships. So they're doing that. Ford F-150s, state park giveaway. Oh, went away. And then hunting rifles and hunting shotguns. And then they're also doing the $1 million lottery. And then they're also doing a lifetime hunting and fishing licenses. So it looks like, I'm not from West Virginia, so it looks like hunting must be very big in that state.
Yeah. And other states are saying things like sporting event tickets. You're going to see that in different states. But this lottery that we have, we were a trendsetter, and there was some criticism, but now you're seeing a lot of states follow suit with different incentives.
Yeah, and everything is really wanting to get things back to normal. But actually, we found that there's a group of people who are kind of anxious about things going back to normal and being around large groups. And Jasmine, you were on that story this morning about really that social anxiety about after pretty much 14 months in a pandemic, being socially distant, wearing masks. Now with the restrictions lifted here in Ohio, it's like, all right, there you go. Some people like, I'm not ready to put my toe in the water just yet.
Yeah, so pretty much we got a chance to speak to some experts, and they just say take your time, just like with the pandemic and the mask. Everything is at your own pace. Whatever you want to do for your family, that's totally fine for you. You just can't get upset if someone's not wearing a mask anymore. You don't know if they're vaccinated. You don't know if they can't get vaccinated. I mean, there are different things that can happen over the time. She also mentioned that when you do go into these settings, have a mask in your pocket just in case you feel a little bit of anxiety. And it's also natural to feel anxiety. They did a study, I think it's called the National Library of Medicine. They found that social anxiety increased among Americans during the pandemic. Now, that's according to Dr. Albert. She is the doctor at Cleveland Clinic. She also mentioned to start visualizing yourself at the event. So before you leave the house, stock up on your vitamins, take your vitamin C and your vitamin D before you go to these big events, because also the flu is still out there and everything else. You're going from not being around as many people to a lot of people. So you just definitely want to prepare yourself and make sure you're taking care of yourself. Drinking water, sleeping. I don't know if we sleep, but drinking water.
Vitamin C. Yeah.
and just vitamin C and vitamin D, and you should be fine. But just honestly, just take your time. If you're scared to go out in public, don't do it if you don't have to. If your job is telling you that you have to come back to work, it's okay. It's okay. We feel you. Just take your time.
And Jasmine, like you said this morning about starting with starting maybe with friends and relatives, smaller gatherings instead of big, like Progressive Field that's going back to full capacity for the
a birthday party, then go to a restaurant, then go to a movie, and then go to Progressive. Try to do it that way.
Right. I did talk to somebody over the weekend at a graduation party, a cookout. First time I've been to one in over a year, but she was telling me how, she's not comfortable yet to go back to church, but she was okay with coming to the party because she knew all of the people there pretty much. So we'll continue to be on Reopening America, Reopening Northeast Ohio. And of course, we got you covered. Don't forget to check WKYC.com and all of our social media pages throughout the day. We will see you tomorrow morning, Friday, starting at 4:30 a.m. on Go. Have a great day, everybody.